Hey, what's up, people? Hello, everyone on YouTube. So, by the title of this video, you can kind of guess what it's about. Hit rock bottom, alright, money-wise, that is. Good news is they processed my rent and my security deposit. Bad news is that I'm down to less than $30 combined in both my checking accounts, and my credit card's maxed out. And the sucky news is that I don't get paid until next week, until next Friday. So, pretty much got into panic mode, selling off everything I can. Sold off my PlayStation 3 today, but oh no, not today, yesterday, correction. The problem is that I went to the Minneapolis one, the one in Uptown, and according to the Minneapolis ordinance, they cannot give out money, so it's like, crap. So I got $70 trade-in value towards something else, so that's gonna be interesting. And then this morning, I tried to do laundry, but the washing machine was decline all my cards because, well, I had a return done. So somewhat good news is that I had a return done, or a couple of returns done on Amazon, so I got credit back for that. So using gift card money from the return, I bought food, so I should be good on food for the next week or so. And then outside of that, you know, one of those returns involved a purchase on my credit card, so that got below the maximum credit. But the problem is that I tried to use that at the machine, my Amazon rewards card, but it declined it, and it showed up as a charge on my balance. So hopefully it doesn't actually charge me because it's pending. So, long story short, had to hand wash all my clothes in my bathtub. So I did that, and then I'm having them all air dried, so kind of see the effect of that. So, fun times. So I'll be, my shipment of food in today is a month's worth of ramen noodles. Yay, I love ramen. And then 6 Italian dinners from Maria. So, that's that. But onward. Trying to think of happy things now, because trying to stay positive. This is a positive thing, living on my own. Just had a few hard bumps along the way. So, getting to my predictions for NFL Week number 2, which started last night with the Thursday night game. The Jets were at the Buffalo Bills. So, let me get my phone out, my handy dandy phone, to have you guys to go over my picks for the week, because I'm in the Pigskin Pick'em challenge on ESPN Fantasy. So we go to the first game, the Jets and the Bills. I had picked the Bills, but sadly enough, Jets prevailed 37-31. So I'm already 0-1 on the week. Next up we go, the Bengals are at the Steelers. Now you're wondering, why the heck is it all black? Well, the Steelers are the only team in the NFL to have their logo on one side of the helmet. So, well, teams that have a logo on it, there's some teams that don't have a logo, like the Cleveland Browns, which I'll get to in a sec. But we have the Bengals at the Steelers, and I'll pick the Steelers. Oops, sorry. Dang camera. Alright, then we go to Baltimore at Cleveland. RG3's down, so I'll pick Baltimore. Dallas and the Redskins. Now, I originally picked Dallas to win this game, but after seeing Redskins defense perform, I think they're going to prevail, so it's going to be Redskins or the Cowboys. Titans and the Lions. Now, this was another one that I was worried about, just because of how well the Titans defense did against my Vikings. But I think the Lions will win that one. But I hope, because I have Theo Riddick on one of my fantasy teams, running back for the Lions, and I had Adrian Peterson, running back for the Vikings, on my fantasy team starting last week. He only got 30 yards against the Titans and no touchdowns, so he only got me 3 points. So hoping the Titans' rushing defense is not on top of their game this week. Then we got the Chiefs at the Texans. The Chiefs at the Texans. I'll go with Texans there. That should be a good game. Dolphins and the Patriots. Patriots, quite a surprise last week, being the Cardinals. So give them props for that. They'll win that one. Saints and the Giants. This one was a tough one. I was torn by this one. I was thinking about switching it, but I think I'm going to stick with my original decision, with the Saints being the victors. Got the 49ers against the Panthers. Panthers get a rebound after losing to Denver. Panthers will beat the 49ers. Seahawks and the Rams. Seahawks kind of hoping they did better last week, partially because Russell Wilson's on my fantasy team. But I swapped him out. Well, I'm keeping him this week because Andrew Luck's questionable, so I think he should be doing a lot better against Los Angeles. They're Los Angeles Rams instead of the St. Louis Rams. Buccaneers and the Cardinals. Buccaneers, a surprise win over the Falcons last week. But this week, I think it's a rebound time for Arizona. Falcons and the Raiders. I originally had the Falcons winning it, but the Raiders got a pretty good win last week. They just need to show up on their defense. So I think the Raiders will beat Falcons this week. Colts and the Broncos. Broncos got pretty lucky week one, only beating Carolina by 1. Don't think their defense is going to do that well against the Colts, so I picked the Colts. Jaguars and Chargers. Now, this one I originally had the Chargers winning, but considering how well Jacksonville did last week against Green Bay, I kind of am a little underestimating the Jaguars this year. So I am going to go with the Jaguars over the Chargers. And here we are, Sunday Night Football, the grand inaugural game at US Bank Stadium. Working at the Vikings locker room this weekend is going to be crazy. Like, insanely crazy. Chaos crazy. There's enough crazies that I could describe it. Our corporate office thinks that we're going to be projecting to do anywhere between 100,000 and 120,000 in sales this weekend. Mostly 80,000 on Saturday alone. So, good God, I'm torn. Both teams came out pretty close to somewhat sub-level teams last week. But considering the fact that I benched Aaron Rodgers because he was my starting quarterback last week, I don't like picking against my team. But, no, I'm just kidding. I think the Vikings should be able to win it out at home over Packers, as long as their defense performs really well. They have to get at least one turnover that leads to a touchdown. Problem is that Aaron Rodgers, in his 16 games against the Vikings in his career, is 11-5 record-wise, with 35 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. So if it ain't gonna be by interceptions, it's gonna be by fumbles and whatnot. So don't fail me, Vikings. Do not fail me. Then we got the Monday night game, the Eagles at the Bears. I originally had the Bears to win this one, but I think the Bears are a little worse than I thought they were going to be this year. So, and the Eagles did pretty well against Cleveland. So, I'll have Philadelphia winning that one. So, there are the week 2 projected winners that I have. So, yeah, work-wise, I'm off today, which today's Friday, the 16th. I'm working tomorrow, 8 to 6:30, because I asked for extra hours to get, enough money. So, 8 to 6:30, so that's going to be really, really tiring. And then I also work game day. I believe it's 9 to 5 which sucks because it's like as soon as I get off of work, I'm gonna be sandwiched into Metro Transit Light Rail train. Trying to get back home because there'll be a whole bunch of people going to the Vikings game. So I'm thinking maybe what I'll do is I'll see if my manager is okay with me working from like 9 to 7. That way I can get off, you know, hopefully before the rush. We'll see. So, because hopefully a lot of people will plan to be going early. So that's it for today, guys. The money thing, you know, it sucks, but it's part of life, so I gotta learn to deal with it. I'll try to do another vlog either tomorrow night or Sunday night, or probably, I don't know, Tuesday is my next day off, so maybe I'll do it on Tuesday. But we'll see. So, see you guys later. Bye.